Hello and welcome to the Real Life Show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan. This is a platform where we get to engage, interact, and learn from icons, gurus, trendsetters, trailblazers, difference makers, and world changers. You know what I'm talking about. And today, very simple, we are simply talking about this book right here, Why Men Cheat. Bestseller, authored by one of the best authors in Zambia that we have. He is the president and founder of Family Builders. He's a TV personality, speaker, and like I said, an author as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I call him my senior brother, Paul Shingongo. Mr. Shingongo, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me on Real Life. It's always good to be back on the Real Life. It's my favorite show now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Real Life is growing with branded sweaters now, head socks.
Bit by bit, we are growing here and there. Why men cheat? I love your energy, your passion for marriages, to build families. Where did you get that from? How did that come up?
Two reasons, two sources for this.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting subject for me to talk about. Very emotive subject. I grew up in a polygamous setup.
Okay.
First of all.
Okay.
My father had 2 wives, and at some point, all of his children used to live under one roof.
Okay.
5 from my mother, 5 from his first wife.
Yeah.
And the experiences I had growing up then in that setup alone just changed my perspective and convinced me that this is not the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yes, and if we continue with without talking about the power of family life and how family life can shape one's destiny, then other people might still go in that same trail. That's the first reason why I do what I do regarding marriages. The second is the way marriages are being treated now generally.
Yeah.
The marriage institution is looked at in a certain way because of one challenge that a certain individual has or goes through. Yeah. Just because Jonathan is married and is having problems in his marriage, he thinks everyone that is married should have problems, or that is how marriage is. Marriage is good. You know, the author of marriage, God, said it is not good for man to be alone. It's not good for Paul or Jonathan to be alone. The intention of marriage is for life to be better for the parties involved. But that is not what we are seeing today. So my assignment for me, my passion is to ensure that the right information regarding the marriage institution and why God ordained it is propagated to the rest of the masses.
Wow. Okay. That's some deep stuff right there. Now, why did you write this particular book?
Why men cheat.
Yeah.
Why we cheat as men. Why you cheat as a man there. The greatest killer of marriages globally are affairs, extramarital affairs.
Okay.
That's the greatest killer. You check statistics in literally every country. The #1 killer of marriages is adultery and infidelity. Adultery and infidelity. We have other reasons. Money, of course, miscommunication over what? People don't want to get into detail. For me, I even refuse when someone mentions communication. Yeah. Communication is too broad. Over what? Is it over sex? Yeah. Is it over money? Yeah. Is it over children? So the greatest in Zambia, let's bring it back home. Yeah. Check statistics. The #1 reason for divorce cases in our nation is adultery and infidelity. So if we know, Mr. Jonathan, if we know why marriages are breaking, then let us provide a solution. The reason why people are divorcing, why marriages are not working today, is because of adultery and infidelity. So the big question that you and I and everyone out there should be asking is, why are people cheating?
I like that. So, who was this book written to? Is it the single? Is it the married? Is it men? Is it women?
It's for my son, who is 1 year, 6 months. It's for you. It's for everyone. Because marriage affects everyone. There's no one spared. I told you I grew up in a polygamous setup. I was in primary school then when we were living together with my stepbrothers under one roof. But up to now, I still feel the impact. It is still with me.
Yeah.
So this book is for everyone. You need to know why someone with a wife would leave their wife and go to another woman.
Yeah.
And the thing is this, the greatest problem I have for me on this subject is the women. Because they don't want to know why men are cheating. You see, they claim there's no reason good enough for a man to cheat. But the fact is, men are cheating.
Yeah, that's true. That's
a fact. Men are cheating.
That's true.
So, whether you say there are no good reasons, bottom line, men are cheating. So let's find out why are they cheating, and let's try to think through solutions over those causes of them causing affairs.
And some people will say, Paul, are you trying to justify that men should cheat? What's your take on that?
There's no justification.
Yeah.
There's no justification. I'm not justifying. I'm a man, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not justifying that cheating is correct. No. But I'm trying to give you reason. I'm trying to open your eyes to see that husband you're complaining about that is going to other women. The reason he's doing this is because of this or this and that. And I've even put a disclaimer in this book.
Okay.
I've put a disclaimer in that book, and I'll repeat it.
Yeah.
If you are a man and you're watching this, and you've cheated before, and your reason for cheating is not in this book, then throw away this book.
I like that. That's serious confidence right there. Now, I have personally read this book. I've seen quite a number of reasons why men cheat, right? I want you to share with us just 3, just like a Diongo.
So that people still go and buy this book.
Yes, just 3 reasons why men cheat from this book, and then the rest they'll get them from the book.
I'll speak on the foundational reason why
men cheat.
Why men cheat? That's this, for me. This is the foundational reason. Is premarital sex. Any person that has no respect for the marriage institution, sex is preserved for marriage.
For marriages.
So if you have sex
outside marriage
or
before,
if you have sex away from the confinements of marriage, that means number 1, the first indication there is that you don't have respect for the marriage institution. That's number 1. So if I can have sex before I marry, what will stop me from having sex with other people when I marry? I already don't respect this institution. That is number 1 reason. Also, the indicator there is that about premarital sex. The indicator also there is that if the reasons you were having sex before marriage, I'll give one example. Maybe lack of discipline. Or maybe lust. If you don't have discipline, that's why you're having sex outside marriage. When you marry, what will make you think the discipline? This ring doesn't come with ingredients for discipline. It doesn't provide a solution for lust. So if you are committing fornication because of lust, even when you are married, that lust will still drive you to have sex with other people outside marriage. That is why I always say that fornication and adultery are twin sisters.
Okay.
They're twin sisters. When you have a fornicator today, is an adulterer in training. They're just simply training how to commit adultery if you're fornicating. That's number 1 reason. That's why it's a challenge to everyone. This is a challenge to everyone. If you know someone that is having issues, they're married, they're having issues with adultery in their home, maybe their spouse is cheating, or them themselves are having problems, they're cheating. Check. 95% of such people were sexually active before they married.
Wow.
95% of them were sexually active before they entered marriage.
Wow.
That's the first reason. Second reason, quickly, which I love talking about so much, is sex deprivation.
Okay.
You have no idea, Sir Jonathan, how many married men are deprived of this great need. Sex is a need for a man.
It's a need.
It's a need. It's not a want. One of the major reasons we marry is because of sex. Forget other reasons that someone will give you. One of the major. That's why Abakuruwalan that when you're married and there's nothing happening in the bedroom, Abakuruwalan tamwa be chupo munga namudia. Tamwa be chupo batamba fe TV or banwa fe tea. Why? Sex is one of the major primary reasons why we enter into marriage. There's nothing that a person will tell me to reconvince me over this fact, because even the Bible is very clear. Even the Bible is very clear on this subject. So if someone enters into marriage and they are deprived of this need, the thing that comes in the mind of an ordinary man, an average man, is plan B. And plan Bs are everywhere. They don't even care whether we have a ring or not. That is one of the reasons. We have these women that want to deny men of their conjugal rights. And it's
why would they want to?
Oh, various reasons. There's a lot of manipulation happening in homes today.
Okay.
A lot of manipulation. A lot of busy wives now, corporate wives who are busy that auditors came at the office today. So this week we have auditors. I'm tired. That's why marriages for corporates rarely last. I can even give you a challenge today. You mentioned, even just in the nation of Zambia, out of the entire population in Zambia, give me 8 names of well-known female CEOs who are happily married. You can't come up with that list. Why? Because that's a subject for another day.
I'll call you for that one.
Those are some of the reasons why. There are other reasons there that you open your eyes to see what would cause someone, because some reasons it is not because of what the woman is doing. It has nothing to do with the woman. The woman will do everything possible, everything that a normal wife can do, yet the man still cheats. There are certain women that have come to me, sir, I have done everything that a normal Christian wife is supposed to do. I cook for him, I wash for him, I don't deny him his conjugal right, yet he still goes to other women. There are deeper reasons why.
They are basically in this book.
They are basically in that book.
Wow. Now, where can people find this book?
So this book is now, it's been available since we published this book last year. It's been available in all bookworld stores.
Is it still at 100 kwacha?
Yes, still 100 kwacha. So you can get it at 100 kwacha in all bookworld stores across the country. You can also as well call me and I'll be able to still deliver the book to you.
Your number, sir?
My number is 0974 650024. That's 0974 650024. I'll be glad to deliver a signed copy for you.
And just any last words to people who are aspiring to get into marriage?
For people like Jonathan who are aspiring to get into marriage, one of the things you should first priority should also think of is be ready yourself, be sure of yourself, know why you came here on earth. You have a purpose, regardless of your gender, you have a purpose. So be busy with your purpose. Be busy with your purpose. Don't go look around for a man. Be busy with your purpose. Your spouse is going to find you in your line of purpose. You don't move away from your path to go and find your husband or your wife. Be busy with your purpose. And in that line, if you're a doctor, be busy in that health sector. If you're a journalist, be busy. If you are like Jonathan with a real life, maybe he's going to host one lady one day who's later on going to turn to be his wife. Who knows? Be busy. That will be my word of advice to you.
Sir, it's always a pleasure chatting with you. I call you the old young man, the young old man. The young man who's filled with so much wisdom, and I love you so much, and thank you for showing up on the Real Life Show. It's always a pleasure to be here, Jonathan. I don't take this for granted. Take this for granted. Thank you so much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can find this book right here. It's loaded. I've read it. It's loaded, and I know that your life can never be the same. Any bookworld store, it's 100 kwacha only. Why Men Cheat. It's going to transform your relationship and your marriage. Keep watching the Real Life Show. Stay safe and God bless you. Shalom and God bless you. Apostle Alex Bernard Chandamtale is who I am, President and founder of Upper Room Prayer Power Embassy Ministries and BC Enterprises. I just want to encourage you to continue watching the Real Life Show with Jonathan.